yɛhwɛ sɛ nkɔnkɔba sɛ bia VAR nsɛnsɛm no ɛnso abɛsa pagya biem ɛnti man Europe Jones ana afɛ Sharon Gillett ɔmo ɛna bɛhwɛ ɛyɛ saa game a ɛno nso bɛtumi aba so ɛwɔ abrɛ na no pɛi no yɛde ɛyɛ update ne nyinaa no ɛtepa ma memfa ntoɔ nom sɛ bɔbɔku a yɛfa no sɛ no nso ɛyɛ Arsenal ɔmo ɛbɛbɔ nyame yɛ adom a ɛnom ayɛ Saturday na Saturday match no ɛbɔ so ɛwɔ abrɛ Arsenal ɛnso ɛbɔ ɔmo match ne nyinaa no wɔn nso ɛne Wolves ɛna bɛbɔ na Arsenal ɛne Wolves game no referee no ɛfa no sɛ Sharon Gillett ɔno ɛnso ɛbɛkɔ akɔdi game no na owura ɛfa no sɛ Paul Tierney ɛnso ayɛ video assistant referee ɛnso awɔ saa match no mu nyame yɛ adom a Sunday yɛwɔ big game a ɛnom ɛbɔ so ɛwɔ Chester Stamford Bridge ɔno mu na wɔabrɛ saa game a ɛba so wɔabrɛ no ɛnso ayɛ Chelsea ɛne bɔbɔku a yɛfa no sɛ Man City team no wɔn mu mmienu ɛbɛhyia referee Anthony Taylor ɛna ɔmɔde saa match no ma no umpo Anthony Taylor ɛna ɛdi ɔyɛ referee baako a ɛm sɛ Chelsea foɔ no wɔn nso ɛwɔ memories ɛwɔ abra memories no ɛnyɛ kama koraa nanu yɛ akora Thiago Silva nom ɛm nso ɛbɔ ɛdema bɔbɔku a yɛfa no sɛ Chelsea ɛma manager yɛfa no sɛ Anthony Taylor ɛnso ɛbɛdi Chelsea matches ankora ne nyinaa no ɛno nso akɔfa nsɛmpi ɛban tɛmɛ no kasa no ɛyɛ den a owura yɛfa no sɛ Anthony Taylor ana nyame yɛ adom ɔno ɛnso ɛbɛdi ɛyɛ bɔbɔku a yɛfa no sɛ Chelsea ɔmo nso ɛne team a ɛno nso ɛyɛ Man City deɛ ɛno ɛnso ɛbɛtumi aba so afei ma memfa ntoɔ no sɛ video assistant referee ɛnso ɛwɔ saa match no mu no wɔn nso ɛde ama referee no a yɛfa no sɛ Michael Salisbury ɔno ɛnso ɛde ama monitor ma nneɛma nso atumi akɔ kama ɛnso ɛwɔ saa match no mu afei bɔbɔku a yɛfa no sɛ Liverpool mu nyinaa no ɛmo nso ɛdeɛ no ɛbɛkɔ so ɛwɔ abram no kasa side a yɛfa no sɛ Ipswich Town wɔn nso ɛwɔ fie ɛbɛtenam ɛnso ɛwɔ saa game no ɛnso ɛde ɛkyɛ side a yɛfa no sɛ Liverpool ɛwɔ abra game no ɛnso ɛbɔ so ɛwɔ abra team a yɛfa no sɛ Liverpool ɛkɔm no nyinaa no wɔn nso ɛyɛ familiar referee ɛwɔ abra saa game no eba so a media tour say Liverpool so be kwa we no saa match no so abeba so me de ho nsem no nyina no enso ema wo na no person say Ipswich wo fie wo me Liverpool na ba referee na ye fan say Tim Robinson ono enso ebedi na Stuart Atwell enso ay video assistant referee awa bra no enso ay games ebetimi aba so notable ones ni nyina no ana chese ye de ama wo na no pay wo bra ye ka ay league enso nsem no nyina no wonum say wo bra ko ba say enro PFA edi players woman young player nominees aba na woman some of the player of the year nominees no and some aba na domo kan nyina no sa kwatana ye fan sa Phil Foden and what he aye Erling Haaland Martin Odegaard Eramo afei and some aye player ye fan sa where your Palmer we benya Rodri account ansana only Watkins and so ayo bi ono and some our sa nominees ni ma mu baako and so abeje player of the year Ajax and aye Jumedia ye fan sa PFA woman some awards anya me yarma medical ya to jasa aya watching na watch so na say nemum and some na watch so next week Tuesday and as nominees ni nyina no ye be eye ni patches so no I stand out as ansem no ye de ema ye for anano pay and some our show no so onim some no kasai bobo kwa fan some Man City our some upon the person sir ye dem say last season and better jasa woman the charges ama kumako 115 e dia bobo kuwa ye fan some Man City na report to me nyan say we say nyame ya doma 15th of September and also 16th September and for the best start say we atena aye Man City asem no so na 16th September we tena aye Man City asem no nyina so no we say ebetumi last around be 2 months na chese be se bosumi mienu and we be the investigation nyina no enso awie anasem pon betena asem no so enso awie omo wie a time also hwe dem say be a verdict enum betwa to e was ba aye ta kan say be a final verdict ni nyina no the Premier League campaign for I can say enya dwuma keto ntimanya wadwe say be ademanim ya ebe ba ne mom emfiri say ye be start season na ye be kwakwa wie de na chese Man City boboko no ye hu ba bia susan enso ade bode hu no ebe kwakwaku enom na ye say de si banana pay no ye de omo update ni nyina dem out wonum say me no kasa player na ye fa no say Bruno Guimaraes ayo bia medikan enso na de abetu jase team ye fa no say Man City also panepa na asose bi akwada no Newcastle abaton anase Newcastle entomedi kan ya betu twa se wonum anya Man City obopo boy no abaso ni coach ye fan se Pep Guardiola ensom aya adwumante Bruno Guimaraes adia no enom asa babim na de yes City fan wo giri se boy no abasa obon ball ensom adama Man City tinai se akoba se bia bobo kan fan se City wo mo som pushi kakra bia enom abetimi abia kwan ama bobo ko no wo mo som ansa atimi aka sa akwada na eno aya update ba onum sa dia ba ko asese manager fan se Pep wo mo ye NHS so ru na ye fan se Ferran Soriano take bagristemo Shaq mama Man City players ananu ya bi wo mo toto mo abofo atepai na mo amu jo mo kra mo makono wo mo nya sika na chesa no odempa mekai Ferran Torres amu fan 20 million wo mo tom ama Barca wo mo je 55 million pounds afei wo mo kwafa Oleksandr Zinchenko ensom abai wo mo ton Zinchenko ama Arsenal wo mo fan 2 million wo mo ton 32 Gabriel Jesus aye 27 million a Man City ensom adetono wo mo ton 45 million pounds Cole Palmer wo mo Cheska because oyoman kaso mo product wo mo ton ma Chelsea 40 million pounds Julian Alvarez wo mo ton 14 from River Plate wo mo ton wo mo je 81 million pounds our brand yesem okan nyina deboma we ensom aye recent aye Man City wo mo dealings ensom market ne mo no emfaso no aye 190 million pounds our bra me no kasa no enso aye update efi aye Man City financial ye ensom na aba Liverpool team no ye de aba betu jasa akotana ye fansa Martin Zubimendi wonom ana Liverpool for shamo na adeba kono say ama Liverpool pan for the full sakotano we be won kanokre ana fa 2 oye hufo na wo ye no kasai ama wo so kan yes actually Liverpool panfo ama chese ye booking flight ne aye da wo so ba medical afai sika wo se Liverpool atua ensom arma sociedad nyina no wo ma kan nyina so wi a chese wo mu kotua ne ye wo ya ne sa wo se an Liverpool no unya mabiem na wa communicate a champion for sa obesa wo stay e oboboku a ye fa sociedad sense aye team a enom ada wa koma so na eno na fa asem nyina jaba na Liverpool fan me se anopai onsena make omo fu sa omo betimi ni chese bia a Leicester apa ensom awo middle ama Liverpool me boran Halfenberg ono kwa de enra ayade se Trey Morris Inyoni wo mu nyina di ewom ewa brackets Jones mu nyina no ensom betimi aye sajuma no na mama jaba ko aye worrisome ensom ama Liverpool ne se wonim se ye tete so omo se wo mu ni plan B e de ma akodan na ye fa se Martin Zubimendi and the Serbia brain enyama Liverpool team no nyoma dwen Serbia wo mo kwakoto ni pawofobia tena besa sene wo mo se nye 6 ana mo pe na mom wo mo pe elite number 6 na chese nipa ne ball no bo 6 no masa wo suru hobio nya Serbia mambi Serbia dabia ntine wo mo hwe market ni mu a wo mo hwe dan ho obia ntina me no kasa Liverpool team no say sempo o ma nya 6 bia fama wo mo tiri e ba squad no enso na good enough our brain wo mo ebetimi aya adwuma ho ana Jamie Carragher say masa Liverpool squad o mo lucky baby bebre na wotiri e ba 1 Liverpool ehia central defender enom aya bako Jamie Carragher eno no ana fa 2 wose muya obia wonom aya holding midfielder aya top notch yaka real top holding midfielder na chance number 6 according to Momo legend no wose muhia bi ano so ka o ana fa o say wom tiri e ba sa de ba ko esa mese from Liverpool team ni mum attacking player wokita blistering pace nyese bia pace bia keke Mohamed Salah mu diani bi masa mu hia bi awo benkum ho mu hia bi awo babia bi a chesa mu san hia sani parliamentina sa o kacho se bia Liverpool bet mi agi league na wotiri ba sa nyoma miensa mabobo sui any position miensa akire mfimfi ana ntenten wani nyina na your positions miensa wotiri ba sa Liverpool team no enso amese e wa bra me no kasa no enso ayo red fan sa Jamie Carragher na onsem nyina no ye de update na ba na branta one sense be menti enyama me no kasa Mika Merino ensom ane Arsenal e dia no sei ane City wa we Arsenal fan a wo hwanem se bia bete bibi foforo ensom na de fi Merino e dia no no jamense kan se okay say me kan last weekend ne say wo mo kwakobo Union Berlin game no wo mo drop Zubimendi e wo fie a na chesem da bi Merino mo drop no ana Zubimendi e ba artwork no so and one na ya adwuma no say Mika Merino de say Atletico for no wo mo 35 million euros akoi Emma Sociedad rejected Arsenal koi ama boy ne sem ababa Arsenal yes akwaba mo na makwan so a omso ye ba nya bone na ye hum flower bi wo mu fia ne baba tu akọ mo de hie bi o ye be fana koi ne ye music mu kita say ye kita no say oh ye kita masaka sa de we ye bema o chese Arsenal sikano enru Atletico Madrid generate 35 million Obama ama say me no kaza mo say mo dia mo nkwa akire no ma ba mo ye ready a na ma ba say nkwa na me no on say Spain for no omo wa de bia ye fa no homesick ne ye say we talk about Kroma or horse my film Chrome. Na chese obaso san kwa nie so stadium morata nom ane chese fabric gas no so okọ no asan ba san no motie wo mo se Merino mo no ne ho mpre no wonya Arsenal na obabo nti Arsenal for pedia wo mo nkoma sem yesa so boy no aje ba kwa ehunehuna no say aka 1 season on a contract ne so ane so siada ne so anhwe na ne obeton no age 35 million euros na se no kwa ne gift onti awoso mo ne Atletico eka ne nti Arsenal mani abradia ne ntempa no mo nhya mo muso na from onya adwuma de sele be akoda no ensom na betimi aba eno eye update ba fa yenko manju on say me be kan na no pay ensom our tip off essay bobo kwa fa no some Manchester fatire wo mo add 55 million euros akọ eye Barcelona for Frankie de Jong ama Jeminya say manu bobo ko no wo mo sika no Barca rejected in advance and share them pie enche bia bete na Jeminya say Sam Anthony no yese man jana na so mo nja ne kwama ne nko enti Anthony dia me kan na say manu ba so mo to no sa wo kai a wo mo nya sika ne wo mo ja Anthony kwa empo so mo nya obi on loan na se bia sa team ebe kafa Anthony ne weekly wages a wo mo ja ma bana akwa wo man you say akoba sa bia mo omo se Rafinha okay say Rafinha yi man you so di na chi anya ye man you say per Rafinha biam as I say, Master Mania because man you from a young grown at this is one babetiano. Now, what your man you and Rafinha and Sense Master say, I said, Banning, I say, I just annex and ask them for connection or Shadrach Mammy players from Fias and Annie, manager Francis Ten Hag, and some drama Bausha listen by whom now Jatan so many Omamuasiano, woman did come by Anthony. Buy Lisandro Martinez buy Anna Andre Onana also buy that's 167.50 woman quantum that come say almost by 120 and Sana Nusel Mazraoui one Abba Anna Matthias late almost 70 Abba not just a mountain many Janino Maya Juma Pain ewa yas ne muma kuma ko enum ana na me no kasa many Jano and some adoma ba and rumor refisa ba kono kraba ba sin ko de no ne unu ya boy ne mo ne Dion Gabon o kai no mo fa ne nanu ya wa hunu so ko no that be never goes cross and American moment for the Van de Beek Massa. Woman in our from a coffee, Mammy, man, you possible 11. Wabra say be a manager in your money now, so we are. One more likely so better me a start Massa. Nuzel Mazraoui, our right back. Now Martinez and some delete our central defense. Jogo Dalo, Massa Chilowasi. About 10 person man you be consider coming am camera and 50 kwabi menu Casemiro and afa Alejandro Garnacho Rashford Bruno Fernandes Adazegzi echi I likely some boys way ebe start nyame ma Friday and some ade tiabo bo kwa fan se Fulama and kakra amaso ye and some ade aba man you for say one more per midfielder aba partner kwabi menu and free na enkwesi 30th August one better in 15 bako and some abantu ya Unia Kawakuma atoyam Namam Ora Father said Jason Candy and was every time and a man you put for Pamano. what the also the empire had here. What's that? Masanadia now, ayas in your money. We have one sign contract, and I'm performing Juwati. Said you, I'm a banning and 1 hour super Mebua. And tis a Cobasebi Omopavia, Nam and question says you can have a standards. We have to meet the standards. The standards are Massa, Wamba Pamon Tantam Cra, Yenche Jason Candy.
Here's a question to all Man United fans and everyone listening there. What has Ten Hag got to do to keep his job?
You can't be talking about him keeping his job. Mate, the season hasn't even started.
Mate, I promise you now, right? It's just all United are doing, all he's doing to Jim Ratcliffe is kicking the can down the road. Everyone knows it. All the players know it. You know it. I know it.
I don't think that's fair. He's won 2 trophies in 2 seasons. Deserves to be at a football club early.
What's going to change?
Well, he might. Well,
what's going to change?
He's got some good players in who've got a decent mentality.
Mate, I saw Rashford at the weekend. Right, I don't know what's going on with him, mate. Honestly,
still not having him.
No,
yes, not just say Jason Canty and Jamie O'Hara. I'm a discussion on us. Red fans Canty, Etrasa, and you'll be at dinner best because none we are game on whom Marcus Rashford and Bra. Tetediana SOS, a same old story. I just said that I would GDA Bassasia about Quadio Rano, Wombajano Quantum Amana Cosa, say latest, Banasa Kono Galaga, Chelsea for Rebecca, so almost on Samrano, Jaminian Sasiana Sakono Galaga, Abbey. Yes, I are doing I off for Muslim. Want to mean Quada Hotel 3 days. I was all your training. And to the minions Ranum Sakono Gallagher a Balantana on the Chelsea team and training. One at Chelsea under 21 and a bad training because Omu Jomu Canino want to mean first team and training Emania ye. And to Gallagher Bar, Jaminian Sanyamian Mochina Wednesday. One at Chelsea under 21 and some bad training said a bayan Comano, Wamus Abbey, make us Omugusua, Wamusum Nedi Amon Comano. And no aye Gallagher to Atletico and a Joao Felix to aye Chelsea. Remember story and a person will say, woman can try 35. Buy the banner more money a camera. Now guaranteed 30 million add-ons abaso so. Domo can Atletico set tabi and now aye Tuesday. Report to me yana said Nebiuno Chelsea ever signed the offer alcohol. And since I make catch us a bueno where the 2 days I will Portugal. Nyamian Mochinam about started training. And so I'm Atletico Madrid Ebium after so South D I kind of this, no. Wabasa controlling ABM and some update about Raheem Sterling say. What it is some Mujano Kramana Kojufe. Now be also carry. Now Anabia Wana Bema. Robert Miaton or no Raheem Sterling Amajuve Ewa Bra. Uwo boss Ubolo Boloi. Asa Onami and Untama Jasampa we Bema. Would you be missing him? Now on can't mass or the Sabo when you was Wayalangajua. Raheem Sterling said Otomoso Tete. When you be our Bra Bema say one of Nabakoswa Popo. And Yama Chelsea says Banchelo Diano will be also first come by because children will be a Nadia Samani Jana can pay so Yanum our team nimo amateur sending I update and no some about something yet the emiator for Emrana you so ya and some our Euros Lumino Yabe to be our Liga Mashak Fanomami na La Liga company for say Muntia Namuntian ye if in a cray Yabo La Liga gamer when your captainer and Ben referee, Sabia referee, Baba, what you free kick, what you penalty boss of players, Rashir Masa, was some Abayash Bruta, Namum so captain, a goalkeeper there, or no mum, and a bachelor Sabia Sumasi, and also Benton Conan and referee Kokasa, and a team captain and Cote, and a team make a protest or protest against a decision, referee some attacking and watching Sakobasabia player be and some concussion, over to me at the additional substitution, and some other so archers and some update about Hunsamno, yet the emiator for Real Madrid, make a try to price woman to alcohol. Na Madrid Bobo Kono, when him say Menoka so more drew and the Sao Paulo Domukwe, Sharak Mama Stadium, the Senate Noma City, my decoration nature, so my branding, be also area UEFA Foy entrance stadium in here at Sao Paulo running here now, Jetan's entrance, Lusuni, and Super Carbon Real Madrid, Pierre Free, Ayadiasa dressing room, Abefa, 10 on him about Petch and Sonuni, and I just my branding and come out Bona, Yaba Bonnie Yamian Merch, and that's what we use, and what enti eba no trophy and it has a medal anyam ya no presentation and some abakos one nyina no UEFA and some adiaba ho nsem no ye de ema ye je for anano pe e wo show no so owura fa no champion Gasparini where coach Emma Atalanta was say ono de odiri ba say Real Madrid at the best team e wo wiase enti na dobe kan nyina no say aya pride edema wonom aya ho Emma Atalanta say woman in Madrid and popo watchina na Jaminya nyina no say maka cho say Mbappe no wo be start Jaminya no say say yes training sessions and across one senate team air fly o kasana no be Mbappe training ebi munim so na magic dinam na bia me ha me masa yes in fitness aye 1 and watching Mbappe speed aye 2 and Mbappe technical aye abilities and as qualities ni na masa yes we didn't try bench here because a new man could have we actually and some now Real Madrid training grounds no na hu ben yes branch of Mbappe and some about ho some ni na no ye de ama ye for Jaminya no say a branch of fan Ayelami Yama Enra of the bench na ba almost na aye power no and a cause problem Emma Monaco for more market to Sebia chese Lewandowski na modern ball from Rafinha na nya Fran Torres na nya I chese say o ma show mo chese man pedamo modimo against Valencia no ebe ha dwen pa fei mami bobo kwen fa no se bouncer wo mo squad presentation en wo mo ye Emma no pembe ka so mo yi dan olmo e che wonum se Enra yesi akoda na e fa no se Frankie de Jong Free tan on him eba womu born dino numbers are supporters ni be born tutuo enti a chance boy no wo ye hian ensom our team ni mo a de Jong omu born tutuo wasan so opura ana man you say 55 aba basa for see so enti no aso mu yi na che no omu born tutuo ama ni nyina no update eba ni ko William said ye ni meka no person run gidi e pass boy no we disiri boboko unsa no permitie wa wo tie bia meka sa wo mo say okan yes a Trump and front of a video call de wo mu nie yes call ni mo no Nico Williams a demand say or join Barca also mo register no our La Liga headquarters before Sunday and then and Tuesday Barca so bomb weekend the basketball league game na MSA guarantees na ntimi ama yes na on one condition also best na omo cry register no what am I say some kasa dan almo nya registered and to buy no condition is say mo be register before Sunday woman ntimi ancha say yebetimi anase ye ntimi ho ene ma sa asem ntimi wasen me ntu ni ne ba mu a ama buy no so ntimi nya biem no na Jaminya no nyina no say be ba o say akwada no omema na extend the contract long term am be say announcement no come ye 10 na che say akwada no asa ba be omodia na report Jaminya no say okay say transfer market be bie Mirika be cast Nico Williams aye plan A plan B aye Dani Olmo and C aye Luis Diaz u follow a unim dada na Diaz den almost so abadada Diaz den sikana Barca for Liverpool money is 75 million euros no yesem ayonkofa wo montam dada okay aye Coutinho dia no Barca crafin say omo twa show mani enti yesem be exchange of players ebetimi abam na mpoko asere be omo nyina no ebetimi beating ya ye can say financial fair play afema me coach no was enwa defeat wo besua dia film Hansen Flick ekasa
now I'm not saying that that's the right time, but when is the right time? Then now, not when the season starts. So now we have to learn about this match, and we will analyze everything. We'll show this to the players, and then we have to make it better on Saturday against Valencia. When you lose 3-0, it's not easy, but it's fantastic. This is atmosphere, and you also can see when we play fast and when we create tor chances, goal chances, so that it's really perfect. Then the crowd, the people, they support us very well. So I think at the end it must come from the pitch, and then the supporters will really doing his best job. And
yes, Mike. Now, baby, I find it.
I don't fancy. How's way?
I mean, I don't baby, I find that.
Yeah, okay. No parliament me mambe how no bibi sasa na mambe how sanka me bette till say me bet na we me mbo match in lozu where the bette me say me aware king of matches
wa free
oh king of matches
what do trophy ato so mo bia be show 3
what Babylon
what man say
It's almost no money, say Monaco for the Sankan Kodabi, Kobo from wait here. Which I was now Kodami, or bet you almost 3-0. Yeah, Barcelona. But away from that, let me touch on this briefly before Zeberium. I think that PFA Day or more nominees for PFA's Player of this year at the Aba. Now there are criteria to every award a woho. Inti ebi wo ha ebehwe de waye. Now every criteria biano ewo ne contest. In the contest of the PFA Players of the Year, sa award category no. The contest ne say you share a contribution to English football. Inti the confines no within English football entra. So if you are making a case for, let's take for instance, Obi de say Rodri, untimi fan be himself or the Spain ebeji Euros. That is outside English football. So when you are strictly English football, and Okoma in history and everything this award represents, clearly, I am not English players na time winning the Dodo. Ever since this award almost started some year, it goes mostly to the English players and then mostly for the big clubs normal players at tie winning. So the nominees need to be one. Clearly, from indications, if there is anybody to win this, it would have to go to Phil Foden.
Okay.
Yeah, Phil Foden has to win it. For English football and the contribution he gave Manchester City, Menyesho said player be a woman. The impact on the club, so in terms of achievement and our success, bro, what Phil Foden contributed. Erling Haaland scored goals, he won the top scorer. But if you are looking for a player who was very crucial, player no integral to Manchester City, winning the Premier League title last season and then doing what they did last season, clearly, I think it should go for none other than Phil Foden. The contribution in the confines, the contest of English football, a trumpet all the others in there. Erling Haaland did his best, but to me, doesn't measure up to what Foden did. The same applies to Martin Odegaard. Cole Palmer had an excellent individual season. He was really impactful for Chelsea. But in the context of English football, it means we need to look beyond just the Premier League. In comes the FA Cup, in comes the Carabao Cup. And I think that is where Foden, the likes of Cole Palmer, for Rodri was a key player as well. But even in the Man City team, Foden was their best player. And then Oli Watkins for Aston Villa, fantastic run, helping them to qualify for the Champions League for the first time. But what happened next? They did not make it in the cup competition. So I think Foden deserves this award. For the young player, it should go to none other than Cole Palmer. I think that he also did brilliantly for everything that he contributed for Chelsea near there. But away from that, young player and the Obe Cole Palmer kakrabe Kobe Mainu. Man U GFA Cup.
Yes.
He had also good run for Man U in the Premier League. So Nipo Obe Hano kakra Kobe Mainu in there. But the story of Zubimendi and the but me say people are tagging Liverpool reject FC. Say players be almost rejected. There's an interesting storyline, but you see, two sides. You understand that of Liverpool and the approach to rebuild, especially a more constructive or more midfield with the number 6 or ideal Edema and a slot, and then 2 on the players' side. The story send this here. These players, Nico Williams 1, Martin Zubimendi 2. Come from clubs or more in the Basque region. Real Sociedad, in English, basically means Royal Society. Real, a Spanish word. And yet Real na yeni muano. So Real, HSL Royal. Sociedad, society. So in English, in plain terms, Real Sociedad, a Royal Society. They believe they are special in their own ways and they craftily, almost shada, no matter or more footballers, from the youth academy with Basque traditions, they make sure they imbibe the Basque tradition in you. Similar to Athletic Club de Bilbao. Bilbao, so yes, so even Bilbao, they have this policy of late maybe or more breaking the crasser. So Sharak the court in they have a certain court they move with. They say, con cantera y afición no hace falta importación. which translates to with a functioning youth academy and with local support, there is no need for bringing in foreigners. So, Omujidi say, one way to also portray a true Basque origin, tradition, Basque culture.
Sompa
Sports. A true football. They will also show the various identities of the Basque people. Inti check omo bossa clubs I check omudino hupa. Good. But just not that. They also believe that the Basque people to some extent feel say komodi omo kakra. Omo nka Spain for no sa. So there is a certain Basque region, Chemunia 3, ebi wo France, and American Laporte, Ruben Leloma, or more related to the Basque way now, or more in Spain, it was Chacano, or Multimeba Boma, the Spanish national team. So they feel that we are not really like you, and we are different. So they always imbibe the aspect of loyalty to the cause. Say, Jenny, we represent the Basque people. And if we are one of us, you don't betray us. And a thing. So in the cases of these young boys, to just come out and say, no, we are leaving you and then we are joining a different team. It is difficult. And these are young boys who understand this very well and they will not want to flout it. They look out for more amicable ways to deal with it. In the case of Zubimendi, it was an trigger release clause.
Yes.
Now, release clause, in Spain, the reason why most of these Spanish clubs only release clause, this is the explanation. According to the Spanish labor law and employment law, so what fancy na mafo ejuma, ebia me Asaribodu FC. Fancy a player, I know a contract. Irrespective of the contract length and now irrespective of duration, I'm abono. I can come to you one day and say, so maternity contract, may come before fro. Sana Spain and Rano allow. So players can walk to the club at any point in time and say, contract now, I know what in my breaky may call. The only thing club say, the club will take it to the labor court. And the labor court will construct a team, and now they will establish a team. Mm-hmm. And that team will have to place value on a fancy. And the fancy na player no. Or the third party ni be mua. Or fancy crash show our born be 80 million. And the say as I would we jai club no kwa. Yem pay 80 million being fama club now we jai no. Now as I would fan an inch baby for. So for clubs not to be at a loss as regards this particular law, no more yes, and the moment the release clause is beshim near the share contract, and him say, you will have to pay this amount of money, and that is how come the money is not even deposited with the club. You have to deposit it at the La Liga headquarters. So to evade that employment law now, players can exploit. Clubs have decided to be fast. Now, in paying the release clause, it means a player is willing to leave. It just say, what you have to say, oh, the player jitum say me kwa. It means because now beshe either player nanga se ne kutuya and an illegal representative obi ojina na nemu and ne kwa kutuya skano. So it means player no ne nia je ana ne nia bre se oja club ne wako. That will betray the loyalty aspect. That has to do with some of these players who relate to these Basque clubs. Nico Williams, Martin Zubimendi. Able to Ike Muniain. Muniain was a fantastic player, but at this stage now, it was our court trigger or release clause now. And that is how come Barca fans to date. Omubufunema because he triggered this exit. On one he wanted his way out badly. Into boys, say Liverpool says when in your border, they can speak to you and say yes. But assembly cano, any idea a different.
Yeah. So because almost fool say when Ninu Kram
no, I guess when Ninu Kram the extreme, the length no bekono, it will be a betrayal to the Basque tradition and culture. And yet Liverpool yabo reject. Man you for no majibi. Arsenal, Ajibi. Why is Arsenal pursuing Merino and not this boy? Merino, the only difference is kakra. Merino does not really have a release clause, and he has less than a year remaining on his contract. Bilbao, Sociedad might be willing to entertain offers. But we know, yes, maybe a woman, and our release clause, so you need to trigger it. So difference is womb. So let you two sides understand the boy, and understand the boys and where they come from. But don't blame Liverpool too much too. Say Nsanka, oh, you bet me there are social media trolls. But no clear woman say Liverpool really convinced the boy to join their sporting project. So boy way so on join here. It is not because the Liverpool sporting project, and papa. But it is because it would take a lot and he might lose a lot to join Liverpool. Is he ready for that? Jabi Alonso muyebi. A farmer omo. But we know sir, is he ready for something like that? Maybe not yet. Entina nioma akwakoye de no. Nchemu no. But there is a bigger way to this. And let's understand, Liverpool have really suffered in terms of rebuilding. Omose Caicedo, rejection. Lavia, rejection. But all these rejections happened under Klopp. Good. Now, Omori Richard Hughes to be in charge of trying to rebuild and then steer the football direction of
Sompa
Liverpool going forward. And to Richard Hughes no. And your players and quiet he be room nemom omu so. Why ye faso ni ometu anamondi akoyenim in the future. So the plan is 1. Salah, young committeno. Van Dijk, young committeno. Then let's commit Trent Alexander-Arnold. True or false? True. These players have not given an indication, say, for the medium term or the long term, they want to do it with Liverpool. Maybe short term. 1 year, 2 years, or better. But what happens beyond 2 years? So Liverpool are in a very precarious situation. And on Kokofa Zubimendi Nabo Nyana, Anka 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, this is a player you have and you can trust for the future. Inti Emejumane Beye day more now for Richard Hughes and those in charge of the football operations of Liverpool. How do we build for the future? In prepare their income, if they say they won't go for a plan B, it is because even within their team, they have alternatives. They will give you equal or even better output than the Zubimendi Debemao. Don't forget, say, every transfer is a risk. And in the case of Zubimendi, adaptation is issue, settling in is issue, mutation is issue. Was Sociedad a familiar environment or a cool? If you bring him to England, a different football culture and a different environment.
You want to cross the weather conditions and city will
and Spain, no, I won't know what to say England and a UK. And a Liverpool import him, Liverpool, Manchester, no way, in so tight top. It's all you know. So you have to consider all these things. To me, McAllister, Gravenberch, they can do a good job in that role. So in the immediate and Liverpool, it won't affect them. But I am more concerned about building for the future.
Sompa Sports.
Because maybe a player na me te club di mua. Caicedo are reject here. Lavia are reject here. Every potential you who say obetimi be team ni mo kinano omumma. I will be concerned, and I also consider my long-term future because every player who wants to join a bandwagon that is winning. And so the name movie, the next one name movie the success no, and these create problems. And unti Edema Liverpool. Meaning say time more. Good. Let me tell you this beautiful story. Football offers routes or alternatives. Na actually say we are more than footballers if we play the game. We are also human beings and we need to show the face of humanity. And this is a beautiful story in Sweden. Not in the Swedish Professional League, but in the Division 5. Marcus Hermann, a Swedish player, on your professional, with it 24 years. Now, born or yes, and body unfortunately, you might have your own objectives or vision, but the divinities, omu and sankra nyoma wo wiem any sunsun no. Almost wo there. Marcus Hermann, some months ago, July, ne confirm say we nya cancer. when you cancer there, he needs to seek treatment. It means born or born is easy, no. And you will bet me at twice or born is so Kwasano Hoyariana a Kodia, he can return to playing. But when on your professional footballer,
that's
all on jacket your papa and in battling cancer, if you don't have money, fancy papa.
Yeah.
So ne ho akwa ho kirem. Now the club no Karma AIK, your Karma FF ne Bob Premier League no. But AIK no Division 5. They decide to do something marvelous for him. One, they start a campaign to raise money. So weekend, I'm ball in a friendly game. No more raise almost around 146,000 krona, which is equivalent to around $15,000 US. Omo this mano. Say on fan started the process or the son going through chemotherapy. Then omo they have also announced a number and I say a year we are mechanism I'll be to media fast so they are donating at the amano. But not just that. This is a year Herman omo training. Omo friend so omra. Omo ne training needing commercial in crying. Unknown to the player, the team had decided say, oh yeah kimona, uyuti.
Yes.
Now yade man ne picture to so can who said the trim here for and the trim here good. Yeah. Good. And to a charity no kwabo.
We Sakura.
Yeah. No the kimono. To show support to him and the teammates ni na omo tena dressing room. No player ni him. And obiaba no eternity wonti omutwa sweat ne emu yi omutiri ni na free so no mo friend say ombra fancy. Let's just watch the video.
Very emotional.
And how emotional the reaction from the player was. So
very
who said the teammates no edge red door and so the man menim say sound no side like me afa.
Ja, som många säger, den kanske roligaste killen jag vet.
Otroligt jävla bra människa. En glädjespridare, får alla andra att verkligen känna sig bekväma, få alla andra att känna sig nöjda och verkligen tycka om att vara både här på fotbollsplanen och utanför också.
Marcus har betytt väldigt mycket för hela Kalmar AIK och varit en väldigt stor del i att vi som klubb har blivit ett...
Och hon säger, obeho more dressing room na atoni this you. Very emotional moment. And the club has played say, Omonia football club or mobile professional era or Muniska. But the Omobeye be to support him financially and also show their face of humanity. They will do that to ensure. Say Marcus Herman and so Hobetona Obetma join you on your almost waste. Kenti football once again it goes beyond 90 minutes and the football pitch. Football is family.
Mate, Mike, me that say yes. The luckiest drawn ever so me say for phone. Found in network I was so code no anasempo be ball *712#. *712#. No what you take it. Take it from 1 Ghana could see 5,000 Ghana. What made you take it as individual? Afei obetimi akabom communities mutimije associations and groups monso mutimije mu take it. Our boys amo area. More matia cool junior Saudor, Key clubs, NHS, gym center Saudor, taxi driver junior. Munina mutimi kabum geo. Na grand draw nyamiyarma 30th November. And yes, kaketwa wasam ne kana sana chedi pi ewo ho. Nyamiyarma from Yawada Dikwe beche madie wo so. Enti shanon so ema me code na *712# we and so the luckiest adwumedie luck is everywhere. Adwumedie ampenfo ensa hyase ne enely. Ampenfo ensa hyase na adwumedie ti say no. Ye de eba kwantu so aye simple our express group. Obeso tu kwa no ne nyina no aye express group esansa o visa omo jamao. Afe ba ne ticket mo ambasa mo koto. Nurse ni oya midwife obeso to dwuma so our Canada, US, UK, Australia na New Zealand, Germany. Requirement aye IELTS ni nyina no mo enso abekire omo do be fam obetwere obetwa school ni obenya scholarship ani nyina no enso aye express group adaroma kumasia wo mo asafo labor run about and crying Kaneshi first light from our 05555500 67 branches in the door. So baby abe kobiano on empenifono and so be dinkomo 21st clinic make us a WhatsApp line in the European tour a 1 month into start 21st of last month nyame duma 21st of this month ye bewie o sciatica ya bi o sciatic nerves aka no WhatsApp line no ye wo Europe and into Germany, Romania, Italy honi nyina no ana fa make us Belgium yes am for ya de 0244 915116 Apostle
Pogodia nyame adom na so e top any zikra we afford some bourgeoisie
more expensive.
Only Louis Hamilton wanted to Sompa Sports. Oh, Pasa, Mamma for whom Mr. Monaco cook. Oh, Yamina Waibi, cook your best $500. Oh, yes, yeah. Bako Paranya Sanity. Oh, watching it. Nobody say. Where I say, yeah. Me do what me know.
Omade wele to sana.
Yes, ro sum peninsua. Ne project ta. A pie and apostle control.
A tambo has said you are not. One should not call Lizzie, one should be hospital. So there's a So me winding out the Olympics. I'm winding out by Thursday. I'll be able to complete everything Olympics. Now, I'm starting with one of the historic. So a lot of the things I'm doing here, some historic moment. One is with the 10,000 women. 10,000 women a year normally at Olympic is dominated by Ethiopian women. Kenya Oba NG. That is the first time Beatrice Chebet has done that. So we share what this race means to her when it started. We say Rachel Daniel of Eritrea and she was leading. Then came Chege Gebrselassie. Chege Gebrselassie took over the lead again, and then Rino Gosina, Japanese, also took the lead. Oh, what watch this year, middle and long distance, the way foreigners are doing a lot of making impact, winning silver and bronze. It means that in the future, the African countries must step up or they are in trouble. Then you have a situation where Beatrice came again to take the lead. Gepsi, but take lead no. But then the last from the 7,000 meters onward, they saw Beatrice Chebet, Margaret Kikemboe, Natrat Kesat, and then Gipsy. The last two laps, Anna, Margaret Kikemboe, pushing up to make sure that at least you'll be able to get a medal. Then Beatrice Chebet said, I need this medal so badly. Then she took her on, was behind her. Last 200 meters, she was able to finish. Now, and yet the 10,000 meters she finished in style. That matters. But the point is that she made a historic one, the first Kenyan to ever win 10,000 meters cedar. Because this race has been dominated by Ethiopia. But for 2004, Zain Huine of China, a winner here, even that, silver, Ejao Dibaba, Ayatrinus, the junior sister, and a Derati Tool won 2,000 gold, Ethiopia. So you see, 2008, Trinity Baba.
Yes. Now,
Wabeye, the third lady, are winning 10,000, 5,000 the same Olympics. The first one was Trinity Baba, 2008, 5,000, 10,000. Once a British Chebet are winning 10,000, 5,000 those years. So, and then the second lady is Sifan Hassan. And also, Ethiopian running for Netherlands. So, Ethiopia now 2020. Almaz Ayana, 2012. So, just look at. So, but for the Chinese in 2004, this race Ethiopian ladies, but she has broken that. The first ever Kenyan lady to break the Ethiopian front. What Beatrice Chebet has done. Now, the icing on the cake, Trinity Dibaba, we need double 2010, 2012, 2008, 2012. So Mesret Defa won the silver in 5,000, but she won 10,000 double. But they couldn't set the world record. The first woman to break the 29-meter bar. So what has been the first Kenyan to win this race was her added something special, icing on the cake. She ran 28.5414. I ain't see that. So
this is the first time Kenya won, but or the BBI to Kenya winning, but Kenya bad winning, but set an Olympic record, which is an incredible thing that she's done. Wonderful, excellent work. And to see another way Kenya almost switchy is terrible. It's terrible. And look, an idea I fear in the long run, the Qatari money. I mean, look, Ochina, I might come and talk about Mutaz Basham. And the way we'll still keep Qatar. I'll get when I get to Qatar. So for me, wonderful work. She's done a great job. She's stamped the authority to win it. Kudos to her. At least, but one thing about Ethiopian ladies is that they come back the next Olympic to fight the winning back. That's what they've done. But it's a wonderful work she's done. Now, 4x400 meters. There is something Africa led by Botswana, 4x400 meters. So this particular race, you will say this race, Charles Bailey, NHS yet for US. Now watch Mayapa Ndori. Mayapa Ndori are the only surviving member of the 2020 Botswana bronze medal team. So they have only one surviving member. Now watch how close he is with him. Now, one of the things they've done very well is that Omunim say America, when it comes to 4x4, on to 2012, where Bahamas, and don't forget that 2008, Bahamas won silver behind the US. So 2012, the Bahamas are the same category. We're following have the same category available. So you have Chris Brown, who started, and then you also have Demetrius Pinder, who took the baton from this so well, and then came to Michael Matthew, no Michael, sorry, but Michael Matthew, who did the third leg, and then the finishing by Ramon Mula. That's the only time I won't say a country has topped America when it comes to 4x4. That was 22 Bahamas group. Now, the Botswanas are realizing, look, they are good at 4x4. But Omwa, Sebiu, you're making sure we close them down, we can have a good medal at the US. So, watch here. Share Bayapa, Indori, he did the first run. Ono, and then the American Christopher Bailey. Check the second run. Now, who shared the second person that ran for them? He made sure, and I'm talking about Matthew School, he made sure that he was very, very close to the American again. Then the most important one is the third leg, because the third leg is always the 4x4 for one. The third leg is so crucial. Now, the third leg, and they made sure the third leg to the final leg. The final leg are the two most important prominent, Ryan Benjamin of America and then Letile. Minim said that boy could go 400 meters. Michael? No, sir, he specialized in 200 meters. Okay. But the 400, the guy, look, he was close to Ryan Benjamin is a 400 meter specialist.
30 meters beat to us one Obetuno American.
Obetuno. And what Botswana have done here is incredible. After Nigeria won bronze in 2004, 4x4, look at, they've done double, they've done bronze 4x4 2020, and they've done silver. I mean, it's incredible investment. And they, Jose, yeah. But even this way, like, look, it was close.
Very, very close.
Second fastest.
Yes, of course. Yeah, but so the world record, Olympic record, America had 2 minutes 54.43, and they are 2 minutes 54.53. What do you say? That's incredible from Botswana, and they are young. Apart from Mayapa, they are young. So for me, they are young. They can't even win the goal. Look how Tebogo has closed down Ryan Benjamin, just like so they won silver. Just like Bahamas winning silver 2-8, 22 Now they've learned some experiences from here. And I'll not be surprised that they win the first gold when it comes to 4x400. This country is doing very, very well. 4x4, 2 Olympics, win 2 medals. While we are joking, Botswana is serious. Now, I'm looking at something. The lady called Sydney Magogli. So, the man 4x4, no? This is America and Netherlands. Sydney, the second run, so Shama Little started for them. But Mr. Sydney, Look, Sydney McGregor, the way be she finished everything. Look, Sydney, the first Samale took 49 seconds, but Sydney destroyed the thing. Sydney McLaughlin said, she went 47.7. Now, say 47.7 seconds. But you see, the winner of the 400 meter, Merely Paulino, Alfred, Dominican Republic, no, she ran 48.19. And on only 400 splits, no, 47.71. Sydney. The girl and Michael before this, she's run 48.17. Oh, America. Or the day across 400 Mekobu. So if the also the hurdles is the challenge. Yeah. So there's anything 50.37. So now she's proving say so call 400 meters will be antimino. So she can decide to add the 400 to the race. Because Oduna pay mo Emma Gabi. And Gabi Thomas also ran a one, even though she ran for 3, she also ran wonderfully because for 200 meter runner to do a 449, that is incredible. That's a big time. So Alexia Holmes and echo 48.17. What it shows you that this quartet will come again anyway. He said problem. They are hosting in Los Angeles, so this quartet will come again. And clearly, aye. So the so there. So I wonder. The bar was silly McLaughlin. I don't know what to say about, but Nyamima Crawford, exceptional talent. Look, she was giving an interview and saying, "No, guys, why I didn't know Oba track no before the 400 titles? Like, well, not see, she's concentrating strategy. The coach how to attack the hurdles anytime as I see no one the team. So that's what she was talking. She was what you track on smile Oba serious. Or really nursery. So you want to be. What do you say? So that's incredible.
I was on me in Mama Green.
She's serious and steady.
Into the next Olympics, you better could be him. Why?
Why money?
Ghana for Mbesa.
One person you qualify. Say your athletes in disciplines you qualify there.
No, say they are qualifying. Oh, at least qualification you qualify like fancy can. But the obisans inte qualify beko.
Moko. Sana we bisa. Na mo wine eko. But group bia you do Olympics na se bia so no. Ye debut wo kroma titi atwam. Chaskela mo bonya na ye cricket no. Handball. And I cried your pum in us, oh, dear, so pum in her.
And until what's the same.
Mozo Pui Mukomwa, Namu squeezing our possible breaststroke, no be so be a swimming breaststroke, oh, me and Panofuno, oh, mea pino.
But the point is that, to you fancy, Mekabu, this country and its leaders.
Sompa
they are not serious about sports. Tia, stop wasting your time on it. When Kwame Nkrumah was serious about sports, we saw the result. How the Black Stars became a model for Africa. We saw how 63. We saw how the academicals in 64 from schools could be able to go to Olympic Games. So we've been there. What we today eulogizing now we've been there, but from the year no, I shall say the best in the world. But say sustaining there, we are zero. Anything at Timisi Stadium, come man 1 year. Now, yeah, baby. Oh, hold your own easy. Said that last cross, friends said, I can't in the So, yes, I net, yeah. We started under 12 in this country 1992, and also on Samu under 12. What has happened to under 12? So, what is new about
1992? Sa Olympic Games, no. Koshe ball, how I need to see Bobo or Massa. And the Spain about difference in him.
Yeah, the uncle better than Spain.
So Okokosha 92.
African Brazil.
Me say 92. Born near Bono.
Da form.
Yep. Gago first under 17 crown 93.
Yes, he was
93. Even the under 17 team. Fancy my both 2 tournaments. Shada Pegana highlights Kakeneshe. Ubehu born the way
Koshe Yeni Qatar 1991 when Qatar decided to defend and we attack. Come and see what we call football technical artistry at its best. But share football. Even 89 I went to Scotland.
Yeah.
Maza, Obi can near that Lamte Asema. If you have not watched him play, you there, baby. I know Obi can Danelado, farmer me. Farmer me because or no pass, no the manner, or bet actual. When he went to Liverpool, he was not fortunate. So they say, but me see ball no trod ye they are but I can't near who here near Kano.
Oh, Bono, I a party no, I a graph. I'm not drone to say, Koba no, my sign, no, almost ball. I said 92, almost ball 17 combo passes. The unfortunate thing is that it led to a shot and a keeper say be a corner. Systemic. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Me they are missing Chim Crunch.
Your friend agro football.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Yes, agro football.
That was in 92. And forward the video, no.
It just like last now can say look, it's like boxing. We have Asafa Chachule. It was our own. We have our own strategy.
As my mom says here, I drink Mobiba because numbers say, no more Cambona Saturday pitches need to say.
Oh, it was reasonably good.
Because who will be a kind of pitches no quantity was one quite better change.
Reasonably good. Reasonably good. Now, is it fancy? You see, like I keep on saying, or maybe a sports bay here is from the president of the land. I'll repeat it again. Look, James Impi decided to have a policy of getting top stars to come to China. A decision of the state. Now, ABA decides to involve the private sector. But the president of the land must lead. Sebi, Kwame Nkrumah or any Jambetran the presidency, you know. Kwame Nkrumah on your MC. He was the president. I don't think I said we even had the Kwame Osajifo Trophy. In fact, Osajifo Trophy was what Kotoka won 1970 against Englebert then. To the extent that that's how you promoted that the trophy still after him. That then Tisata Nanka Englebert and some Mujin for because they've then done 67, 68, but finally Ismaili by 69. But they wanted to win that 70 for keeps. And I got to go back, but it was a Osajifo Trophy. Oh, yeah,
Gonna donate trophy.
Yes, on the donate. No matter. So, as at 1960, 61, now the Charles Kumi Jemfi, the late Cobra, so to go and learn how the Brazilian play. So, listen, vision of a wise leader. Say, every year, senior Brazil dominated the microphone call the best country at that time when it comes. Munko Suana Mumbra Kama empathy. What do you say?
There was this Eastern European coach, by say, improve the physique of a typical Ghanaian player. Almost a players normally in TT and
of course.
And
it was even athletics. So everywhere, athletics. In 19s, any Britain here the same time, 100 meters.
Whoa, Apostle me that say, Mamine a gentleman anyway. Uni say be I find here. Mike on Sumasan American Hill. No man there Koso.
America, China, a display.
But Chrome bit mission so no friends who are dosuko. Obit me dosuko 2 hours no pay. Yen trem will be we
crowd there skating. Skating.
Boys, it skates. An apostle. Apostle,
and when you train these boys, they can even win a gold medal.
Say, Doc, one year, dear.
Uncle Pardon, Doc, and where Papa.
Oh, do I have to know?
Okanwasama Lutembiana, a very heartbreaking. But managing is a.
I know, it's me bought Chaskele from Central Barracks. When I'm betting the word to stadium, Nipo Bakupo, we are bono soon to mean eyeball. Because ona did not turn a do. Or Tony a bonny at the Orsene.
Most of
so
I grew near D in Quadabrimni now.
I want because you're Olympic Games now.
Pilolo. It's about investigations.
Yeah.
Finding out stuff. Into a mark clues. Into the watch a beer critical thinking.
Yeah.
Yadrin Consanio Manaso. A year damn the process of arranging and then planning for the future. Then ampe a step by step. A Matias Brabono.
Mike, Mama Koswa. Opening Bobo in command, Genjimit Dental Clinic. You be senior moment Olympic Games because you go that $50,000. No, you be kiss your wife. No, sir. You should and cry another sports. Me boy.
And cry. Yeah, the Yanko Ponce.
That's right.
Or the and then so actually, Genjimit Dental Clinic. They can say it's 20 years in your HSWA.
Enti said ye penifo AD football who abobo ni said ye baya ye sports no betumi afan ntoma pa efra no. Judgment Dental Clinic so say based on global report and I said WHO reporter yenyan currently that about 2 billion adults worldwide and a yanko for omo tooth decay. And 514 million children globally and a year affected to decay.
Kakangwa.
Yes. No, to decay. A pro. Yes. On say a pro we are now bacteria na the acid no attack o enamel na. I don't know tissue in a nerve no afina na do kaka no.
Na afina bom tokuro no.
Sa
ma wote se bibi ikoso.
Ye pa. Na ni nyina free poor oral hygiene. Inti Judgment Dental Clinic say enano pay ye pese ye ma wo efa wo oral hygiene no properly wo hwe wo sen apomodi no eyiye. Ye wo kuma say Abepo Junction. Inti baby a wo hwe me free last week na me won cry na in fact na me show na me enjoy o sports.
Oh nice.
Say me colleague back was say oh o program o sports ne dey enu antitem bia me ba wo ha me frɛ no.
Oh nice.
I me chow pa. Enti dey here can say Judgment Dental Clinic ya to your branches ni nyina apete. O hwe me free Accra your branches mienu na wo ho ye onungwa lorry station ho.
Okay.
And I Domi Kwabenya atomic down roundabout no so do any actual type akwan na so taxi rank ni opposite your ho. Koforidia yene central police station no and a bon ho pay. O ko Takrade your banchase Tadisco down former GN Bank your ho. Aflao yene Eco Bank and the same building no. Oba Techiman your magazine ho. Enti say when you on toto number na e display with screen so no but more say obe first number no. Me sorry ya frame ni nkomo. Judgment Dental Clinic ye juma from anopa 8 o'clock e kopum enyumre 6 o'clock. Ye from Monday e de kopum Saturday e da joada kopum ne memenda. Eti make us bia wo se no etutu sama ade ache. Juma die bia fa esi hu bia oba Judgment Dental Clinic e no na ye wo ho. Ye examination and consultation service wo ho. Ye teeth whitening. Ye scaling and polishing. Ye extraction. In fact, ye dental implant, porcelain implant, silver and gold crown, oba Judgment Dental Clinic. Ye filling a hood ni bi. Ye composite filling, ye amalgam filling, ye GI filling, ye sophisticated ceramic filling. Nina oba ye. Nemom ye can say eseno one sheni year.
Yes.
Ebenya problem because enen nkofo bebre mo mani ko omo skin ho dware anopa no wa dware enyume nko ni ye sen obeto
ye obu okra wi abogidi o san ko shower wi ano
sa
ade wo dware 3 times a day
sa
ba o sen de twene premium a wo se edi water
sa o hwe ne skin ye said be ya obe looking good but don't say in Africa ye address you based on your appearance eno de wuntimi en so enti se wonum no nya esene nya emma wonum no nya attractive obi mpese obi a excuse me to say halitosis enka ewo wonuma obi mpese evina aduane kro no beton say didi o ya brantie ababawa o halitosis problem a bomodiane frame was 055 913 9582 sorry ya frame mema direction about clinic na edo for procedure mu kama
ebeko
ebe jai
emma biem
o say apart from say ya na sponge tissue bi wo yetim ha na eho ekpatima na say problem eba ho a sometimes obi o kasa bo say sent ni fini hwinim ni ha na eba but halitosis majority na fini pananum poor oral hygiene enti ye catch you say obi okra onim say o brush your teeth anopa enwumre na okoda na ondidi biem no e wo say wo sa brush obi on ma adwuma okọ adwuma ba na wabre said de bomode ma eho asem ehia o because enuane na yedi no on say obi okasa bo say sticky film bi ewo wonanum ni ade eno na eda wo sen so na compound e na yenuane na yedi no akoye sugar and carbohydrate enti oral bacteria na ho na ono nso so activate ne ho enti say wo di say aduane bia because sorry anopai either say one a beverage and I say one cocoa ni na oat no money those things ni na sugar wom milk ni na spaghetti carbohydrate based aduane fufu banku
we grade di banku anopa ya nem more 830 kra
sa anything Judgment Dental Clinic say eba ne sana un say with time no bon say ama a compound wa ɔsɛn so nti afobon sɛ wo hwɛ mirror mu close yɛbɔ sɛ yellow bi ni green bi hyehyɛ in between ɔsɛn ntem hɔ no ɛno etimi ma in fact halitosis etimi ba ɛna oral bacteria no tena ɔsɛn so a ne acid na o release no acid no ɔde ama ɔsɛn no ahye saa no nti obo no ma ne sɛ no bohu na sɛ ahwehwe asɛ apro asɛ ahunu asɛ ayɛ style bi sɛ na e basa dot bi ɛwɔ ɛsɛn no so ne ade ne nyina ɛnyɛ attractive sɛ ɛno mu ne nya in fact ya na ɛden oh yes
moya ade ye nuama no moya ade ne empene mo
sa enti ye encourage obi bia sɛ oral hygiene no funny serious men fan ni agro bomode sɛ obo oni because ɛsɛn ye nipa animonyam enti sɛ wo ɛsɛn problem a hwehwɛ Gentleman Dental Clinic kira kwan ma sɛ ye wo Kumase Abrepo Junction enti sɛ oba ye do be for procedure ye jema adwumadi ni dance no sɛ ye do for procedure no mu ne yesa de oral education no e ka wo ho because ye bia me de me ka sɛ yen ye se obo akokra ana udi 70 80 90 years a enye automatic sɛ ɛsɛ wo se no progu wanum unya the right oral hygiene and as a proper oral education ebetumi aboa ama wo se no ubenyini na wo se no da so gu wanum fita sɛ de ɛsɛ sɛ ɛyɛ no
yes
enti sɛ ɛba ne saa na oral bacteria yi de acid yi a penetrate wo enamel no enti wa tiesi inner nerve ni mu enti wa tiesi inner nerve ni mu no say blood a transmitted all over our body enti infection na oral bacteria no akɔsi wo tooth nerve ni mu no blood transmission enti moja no ADF san
SBP
infection no spread back the other parts of your body
oh
yes it may come
nese yade na obenya no orally wonum no
yes
ebetimi aba oni paduane nyina mu
ebetimi aba oni paduane mu
se moja na hohoro bi aba
oni paduane mu infection aba o body part ni mu udi agro be kun sisi e you see say any opportunity ni say enye say bia pese ye bo amanfo hu education ayeye said ye be ya amanfo be fa omo oral hygiene no serious because esen egu onum na say nipa e kasa na esen no efe ahomeka in fact one kasa hu ni bray ana sister ni se efe ni se ahomeka hwehwɛ Gentleman Dental Clinic ana frɛ was 055 913
9582
na hwehwɛ ye kyira kwan ɛse no sɛdeɛ ɛse no sia ye bia apro ahye asani nyina
because obu atu
oba ni nyina be ni nyina kama because wa anya ne saa na utretena ho na ose no ekodu sam pempenso no etimi cause tooth loss kra afedom ose no ebia atu ana infection na aba ose na se ho no etimi cause inflammation ho me ka say obi tie me osori anopa ebia enam kra no wi otum se ne sinyina eye ne ya ade na wo de te ho wabra Gentleman Dental Clinic ye ho ye dwumadie no ye say se wo de wo ba na se eye sikasem kra ne nsi otonso efom eden brane no tnas ne nye payment plan wo de kakra na ekura no fa ye down payment no doctors ne be start procedure no enti nkakra woni beba ho so no na o se no problem na asolve awie make say ese no ebia aye kokko aye brown aye basa bi ni said ye unhu se de sitie because of ebia smoking habit obo okra as a result of genetics bia make say na bosu ebusia o free mu no onyini no na ne se no kurikuri na ehye na ye brown na ye sa eno so timi ebasa obi so ho no ma drinks bi ti say sobolo enem ne cafe Lipton menka se jai no o use straw ankaye wa anya ne sa ama wo se no because ese no with time na ye didi no na eye den na eye kokko Gentleman Dental Clinic say bra na yenya wo se no white and mouth fita within the space of 1 hour depending on the state wo se no isitie bia make say wo se no atu bia mienu miensa ama wo kasa asesa wan kasa confidence e conform wo ye politician say ye wo election political season I mean o constituency ni ade in fact enya homeka bra na yen share flexible denture wo ho ana say the ye fe no PFM bridge ni nyina wo ba ye betumi a share acrylic fixed bridge ni bi e the amount dental implant ni na ye betumi e the amount
Gentleman Dental Clinic 0559 139582 0559139582 na on a gentleman and kasa yenko a short commercial break and bana yaba berem e wo fie nso de pa nyoma hiti yakwaba
na me tese wo ba no se wo kɔ Canada.
Woko suku.
Na yesi ajape aba no nso okɔ na nso no de okɔyɛ adwuma.
Me say amanfo akɔ no. Enya gro.
Jaye no ho na de won kɔ saa no.
Express Group for ya.
Express Group.
Yes, Express Group. Obia na nya bre. Pese otukwa kwa ama no ne de. Wo de obekɔ simple. If you want to study and work in abroad in any of the advanced countries like Canada, US, Australia, UK and Germany, they will take you there. Let's say a visit. And now Tonswa, Oko Dubai, Canada, UK, USA, Australia, and Germany Numa, Wadobako. Say ya Jumaswa, Wadobako Dubai, Qatar, and South Korea. And if you want to write an international test like IELTS, SAT, TOEFL, GRA, and GMAT, they will assist you to write. Asafu Leba, Runabout Wa, and crying, Kanachi First Light, Tema Community 18, Lashibi Goy Filling Station, Sunyani, Silver House, our High Court, Tamale, Ayama Building, Yabe Tamale Teaching Hospital, Takrade Market Circle, and our offices. Our Mabebre, so telephone 055-555-0067 and 0249-000448.
Mamisha, time HH Heba Mr. Bina Unumi, and ya what dropa, a ya draw. Yadro say mani peduan kwamwa enya hoden na akwatia yare entwen yare ansan wakwakoto fire wadro na nom no abribia Kanoga Company Limited what the time TIME ebedwaso no wono a na the time HH Heba Mr. edia bedwaso akora wonyanya mfirisia dumienu enum bi wo pemfo ene oba wo ma akora nufo enso enum bi time HH Heba Mr. wo benya bi
over the counter medicine sellers any shop dodo na mu
so wo pedodo to afre 0244 417669 0244 417669 time HH Heba Mr. Yadro say FDA adje edwadie nkratoe atum
the ones that now from toothbrush no why and toothbrush no ninya Ashford
na ninya Ashford there that's so evident no way
who that the evidence ben ninya Ashford toothbrush
oh sweetheart Ashford toothbrushes no you want different types she abena dey amoku hu Ashford Princess and now bra ko judie no so Ashford Galaxy wo die na ayira no so Ashford Evident media so Ashford Executive and now media no so Ashford Friendly
without Ashford toothbrush
my dear Ashford toothbrushes are who do dear papa moto ne to me bro dodomi ye dani bia akwahyehe ho Ashford Prince Ashford Princess Ashford Friendly Ashford Evident Ashford Executive ne Ashford Galaxy toothbrushes Fibo Ventures na akofa bedaso etu phone 0241 545 646 and 0200 600 934 Ashford toothbrushes they will soon need.
If I shop, I'm sure you'll buy it.
Brother, and not to give.
Not tell me about see about Queen Wayne and say,
Bra, said your time about Mister, it's your Jimmy fearful, and not the about ever so.
Really, I know this offending now.
Bra, so because I made the time about Mr. Huadancia, we are singing now about Temenka. It is some malaria, where drawn the time about Mister.
I never go, dear, and what I want to me any deal. What drawn the time about Mister? A drink and your ma or bar waffle through. Dear, what my padano for any aquada when you fear do me, and son of the time about Mr. Draven. Shasa wako hospital and answer lab. I'm what who said, oh, a 3D malaria be answer.
I also time me TIME. Time about Mister. I feel malaria fever be than is ziba a woman. Ubenya be at all over the counter medicine sellers. Any herbal shop to draw namu. FDA aji a judging cratoi at all.
Brakasa ya duabon waso a ne dwumadi wo nipadua biara pom den ene na brabo mu ne hiye pa enye brakasa nko nuaban ne haban bi te se kwawunsusu a abonwono ne dia akeka ho no kura enwanunu ahodo a ekwa animu yi ankasa brakasa ne sa nuaban bi nom ne akeka bobudi afa abefo kwan so a ye de ye brakasa powder brakasa powder siesi nipadua na abakwa ahodo no ho ban afrimpani yade ne yade ahodo pi ho fa enkodate de ma baako freduane anopa ne anwumre anafa enkodate de ma baako woni suhie yeti anopa ne anwumre wobra wodidi awie ubenya brakasa powder to Kingswalk Herbal ne Heroes Herbal Accra Okesi Drug Lane Dani Herbal Kumase Mensa Takrade Mose Pharmacy ne Greenlight Pharmacy Sunwane Cash and Carry Supermarket Asantoa Herbal ne Bibidro Depot Techiman Sewa Herbal Mampong etufo mfre 0550 19 15 14 brakasa powder aduane san yedro FD ahwehwe sankratu emu agiatum
sa wope wallpapers papa OP wallpapers ana American for amount sa wope wallpapers decorative offices sa ufie sorry say paps ahodo baby bia wo hia wallpaper de do dwuma bia no OP wallpapers efro yama wallpapers be match blind curtains no bedside lamps nso a OP MR types or mark shapes colors ahodo ni nyina ubenya bia to na so ye ho se open LED backlight above flash screen echi a eno so OP mobi so open selfie ring light auto phone beshem OP wallpapers and selfie ring light OP Kumasi Adum first floor Nana Kwesi Ajman building name Tafo GNTC building first floor Ana Chronom our barrier on the market and edian so open wholesale and answer retail any OP any in South free OP our 0540 353750
Mama kwa baba Gentleman Dental Clinic yeduma bia yedi ane say yebesiesie wo sen na yabo wo sen ho ban ama wonum enso ate anase wo sen animonyam so afa ntuma pa efi wo fixed one no anase ye tafre no permanent one no eno susum yesi a untimi entu bi eno ene efe no PFM bridge anase PFM crown afi yesan eye cleaning services oba ye profession no mu na ye fe no scaling and polishing se ebia enema bi ahyehyehye esen no mu se bi wo kasa etimi mapampan ene ade ebamu na no oba Gentleman Dental ye ni nyina bi ewo ho Gentleman Dental Clinic ye wo Koforidua Central Police Station enchen ho na wodru enkan so a ye wo nungwa na atomic down dome kwa benya runabout no so ho na wodru takwade pipe ano traffic light na ewo pipe ano ho ye ne OGN bank na wo the same premises na kachiman so ye wo magazine market kwan no so ho anase opposite AY Ahmed na wodru Kumasi Abrepo Junction Total Filling Station wa traffic light na anihwe G runabout no free Total Filling Station na yabron san no na edi ho ye adwuma free eda joada kopem eda memeda wetimi afre ya homa no ewo 055 913 9582
mede ma breka afei na mebe twema ne me ya wansa na makofi akrofo kwa ha dwuma area ha toto anokre na wo kan no me de misuo kra se nsuo beto ne senke beda ha o ya beda ha enne ye just sisi birthday se mi kodwem kodija amebe ne aduane ma no. Hello
Sisi ukunu birthday ni say baso me de mani ato aduane ne so me need the whole day e ba me difufuo
madam I sense fiti anopa me senye masa afei na me twen amanawo me wi amakodwom akodidwa ma brekra
wuti wi asi unim say high sense washing machine. Hey, and now you cook special day or the aduane for party na nyumre na bra showroom asesi ana me nche WhatsApp
menya idea no me vasesi a madam I sense
Sisi Babantamo
your traffic be anymore na that was say
me see we any series 5 smart washing machine wa me can WhatsApp washing machine no I want app esi niam emro temperature this no ekumu amon kitinkitin nyina afu niam anim amani da hoye kroje series 5 we dia edene ho nti afim be mu eno ayi pie emma na siesie enya den si oniam no na dwene wanyinam kanea ho nti enwa kanea ka wotumi programme S5 smart washing machine say enkekaye bi wontade ani ne beyi ni nyina kama washing machine programming nyina wotumi ya no smartphone so
madam I sense would you the best see me o mama baako
na ma ododo high sense series 5 smart washing machine ebesi echimu a dry in temper
Ghana fue, Talisa, the mama ni promo nabo.
Obia pesika, now so dear party a pesika. Sika bebre. For who dom Talisa more money promo, net disika. Disika, na send disika bebre. For who chimubi, aye free, ni obeya se. Load credits, and our data. Nenya konya di 1 million Ghana cedis. Bitch sika pudu onakasa. Debiade na washubia, ye bet cheska. Na gonem kwaye no na ya 3 million Ghana cedis. And ho, dial star 500 hash. And now send win call 500. And now for Talisa play up no so na for who chimubi. And for no reload no. Now do who jina yi and what me disika wa Talisa more money promo ni. For swallow di disika a millionaire.
Telecel, connecting energies.
It's a cycle crack down. Sandra told you any amount on Caritas lottery platform. No so.
na me so no a boost immune system ama say me train na me ntebre metimi didi kama ama wo kan wo so ekoso
me kura so me ta yale ama mai latitude me nya baako
eyeje ne koso ho hey Spider-Man what are going
mo fa me kura chen
ubenya imbus herbal mixture e wo pharmacy anase herbal shops apimfo eni nkola omundi fie dumienu enom FDA agigede nkatwe atu
the luckiest
star 712
luck is everywhere for everyone, yeah.
Here's to the
the friends who dialed *712# and found no regrets. To the investors who struck gold. To the health workers who diagnosed luck with precision. To the tough guy who couldn't hold back his tears. To the passionate fan who couldn't contain his joy. To the seamstress who turned her hard-earned stitches into a bundle of happiness. And now, here's to you. Your next big win is right here.
Luck is everywhere, for everyone, yeah. The luckiest.
Dial *712#. Now join in the luckiest winning celebration. Every 1st July 2024. Over dial *712#. Now I can to tickets as a group, individual, and now even as a community. Now win is the prizes are cashier in the community draw or go for the grand draw on the 30th of November 2024. Unlock your luck with *712#. Now join in the winning streak now.
The luckiest.
*712#.
Luck is everywhere, for everyone, yeah. The luckiest.
Yes, Yamrenafi, Yametua, so Yabefiano, no name, my name, a move in Yasa police ni a drew on our fee, emboost a pharmacy, a move, semi be find it.
Oh, we be on your fine grassing on Timmy Mwami, be I walk Timmy Mwami. Okay, yes. Okay.
Yeah, Yamini made in my one.
Okay.
And Sikani Aqua.
Mejoso. I feel now can say
opening it you are
medasi. Yeah. Okay. Yaw imboost heba mescha.
Colonial scores police pedjumo.
Near your hunya be. Utono wa fan chine kwa chimaza I mean ka nwene boso me kura.
After I better trade.
Utono apostle na arena say boso me.
The phones are you know.
We need 15 Pro 13 Max.
Oh, okay.
I come you know about 15.
Choose 18 Pro Max. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go. You know what? Jared, you know, cry. Correct. You say, yeah.
Hey, yeah. I was.
Is there not the tones so good free gym? Radio Sikane, all the tones go.
Imboost about Mister. This is not Bruno. And one 7 year came. I was for now. The thing say, so when we drew, I said, "Drew and Yari and Sani are going to
David.
A me system drew. Say, Obi or one of my train as or Bayari and San Wako paid to nature. David. We train Yari answer. Hey, it's a drone say, I'm on 40. I owe Muda there, Drew, or called Macra and Nation bargain. Obi or 2 coin nation bargain. A debentia because on per se, Yari and Baby Bon or Quanso. Because on mass me when I'm yam basabasa and yes I feel na sha see ayo basabazo ayo basabasa na fe na symptoms na dey e dan nwadi entina yes rese obi abehwe se obepe busaba mixture edru e kira kwan na de ba kwa ya na wom ni se so immune system e wo form a ya how be brain de bro ni pedua so immune system wo form a edidi kura untimi ni di obi an immune system wo form no edidi odidi a wono ankasa no aya say wame aya say ome do when say kakra na come sad it means say immune system near dey e weak and obi an immune system so weak bia and na de na me kan ya na say bia wada o na no bisa na ni America untimi nda na wadwen yo say me kan da say ya da won so wadwen yo ne na
nche wo daje wa home
wo daje wa home mo nyesa na America no it say ne untimi nda bomodin ase obepe imbu se kira kwan na wanu no maduro ni bi na watimi adaye pa na ade ba ko ne se baabi a wo hwe me bia no nyame adom aduro no drugstore pharmacy herbal shop o memu wa baabia de ya tro do na yede apeti imbu seba mesa ya to apeti baabia drugstore pharmacy herbal shop o memu ha baabia okwa abenya bia de ato o hwe television na e hye green and white box ma matoma bi kra dade o yede o da ho aduro no kama pa green and white box ne colors ne de wo hu a ya na efiyi pa ntimi so channel so say aduro no cap bi hye so ade benom eye mienu anopa mienu awia mienu anwumre mienu anopa mienu awia mienu anwumre wo de adwuma nti no wontimi nnom na awia enye problem mienu anopa mienu anwumre na be yede ebe support on kakra sa me pacho emame me se bia me betena be dwa manum be yeze da bi ya numbers no screen so friend ya na de me pene se me bai wo be friend of air na woni ye di nkomo
ya yen si wo de ye counseling wo de ne eni nkomo ene eni nkomo na ye hu yare ya de e ha oni pedua because ya betena ye mekeka yare hu me ye da bi wo de wo fa number na wo frɛ ne a na wo frɛ bi a doctor me ha oni o me ha oni because eni ana me tin metena mekeka yare ni nyina nsi ba me dia me ka nyina ne se wo yare wo oni pedua ma hu ni se immune system na yare na de attack no Zebia say enye immune system na afa ho no kra na bia yokotodwe bi ni ade kra na eno nso wo frɛ ne na ye no aye dey edi hu community nka say ebia o me yare de enye immune system yare entimi mfa number na mfrɛ imbus for me say wo de fa number na de ne fa frɛ ne eni nkomo say wo tie radio na 0246 20 8496 0246
8496
eno eye imbus herbal mixture ye numbers no sisi a me no ka se frɛ ofra doctor na obi din komo ne haw bia na sa na ya na ye pɛ ne yare na aten oni pedua so akyɛ ne awugiri ye se de bi yare o de eno na de me bekɔ wum eno na se wo de frɛ na ye ni nkomo na yeni nkomo na fi yenwu kwa abefa so abenu maduro no de ntia na yepese ofre nyina yese yempese wo timi nkan no na bia wakọ akoto aduro ba akopɛ bi na bia bottle ba ako na yare bia tena so for 5 years 7 years 10 years ozo nkofo na do no gra no me hu ni ye da bi nti wo frɛ na wo ka yare no kyɛ na yese o yare we de o ma wo be 1 month na nom to aso ebe de ebe boa o ma wo be 2 months na nom to aso ebe de ebe boa all because say yempese send your confo ye omo de no na bia se drone look magician ye de no nye magician ye drone awokọ akonom wajazie e na yes abeze dro beju atrema no yes atrema na ye kan because sabi nam yare atena so be for 10 years 5 years na akonom dro atrema ya se be na se kire se be na se kire se nka be na sa na se kire ti o
10 years anya gu na o the one day
to asie enti de change
na mo no ho den no
mo enti se experience anasa de no
da be se me ma tibi na me ka ya
okay enti de nyanya ne se wo be pa dro na kira kwan no nunum bi wo enti me show da bia wo bia to anamon so be hwe dro ya kira kwan no nunum imbu se ba mixture bu on ma tumi se wo honam no he to da kra wo sori Africa te so ahomache a aba adwuma aben se wa ye mmere o de so tena panso kra che kakransa ndi me ma me dwomfo ma no edwomfo ma no ma me samere so ami dwom asafu dwom bantima dwom mu nam wo koba pregidigidi di ntosi san obi ukodu fie na wa bre ma me nti wo be yesa adwuma sa fie num na bra wo honam ba bia nkoye oya ana be kakra no kra bi a wa ye mmere nti na me kanfo imbu se ba me shadia ma se ma me tutobinom ye adwuma wo dum wo bie wo shop bi wo ye adwuma bia wo ye mpaboa wo ye Mason ni na Mason for no crowd o mo frɛ ne ano mo da doctors doctor edro ne boa e boa yen no because ye normal me nya hoden me yetimi ye adwuma ma bia bia akwadworo sem ne ade bia e na ade be kye no so no honam ba bia nya wo ya ti Mason for ne de dan dan nyina yaw edro mo normal no imbus heba mixture ade ba ko ne se wo ye carpenter ni pebinom trot drivers taxi drivers no on samo tena se che atnasia che no wan we ya be se be kakra na osisi mu ba be ya oya afi be kakra no be se na pass koko be ha wa adwen enti na ne taxi drivers bebrebe wonum a taxi bia be fu obi obe na driver ne ebi hye ne nchen wonum because o say on twen pese sabi obe wa akoda fie na ne sisi yare be ba be so no mu enti wo kona no ahwie bi anom wo kona no ahwie bi ade anom enti nda bia da no ne sisi ne ho oden di osori ya pe no okona adwuma osori ya pe no okona adwuma pepa chow tu anamo na ehwe imbusa cha kwan faduro ye waduro na no nom toatoa so ebe boa wo ye papa ama wo hu se ampa wo no maduro wo pa pomuden mapa wo pa pomuden ahotoso wo padura obenom a ebe ma nkwamwa na nya ahoden na wonatimi akọ edi atia yade nko ade a mesiraw hwehwe se obehwe imbusa cha kwan so akọ hospital doctor ju moja waju junso sebi waju de keka hu nyina no de akwa famfidiem o de famfidiem anu aba be ka chose maame yade sei na aba oni paduam eno kire se sa yade na America no oko hospital doctor ji ubi bia de fam na o se sa yade sei no wanya no eno na me pa chose onkwamwa na aye mere nti ana sa yade na yede aba beto ni padua so anopefa yade friend fa wo yade no frɛ ne yɛni nkɔmmɔ off air ɛyɛ 0246 20 84 96 0246 20 84 96 akwai ska ba oni aye de pao je tenyina ne se Imbus Pharmacy me ba ho ya na Imbus Pharmacy de ade ba ko ne se yen ni yetunuro ya agime so yetunuro
hose
nkwa mo me da ase bebre hose nkwa na hose no ebo no wo fom doctor bomodian ko fa nuro na ba begu no bebrebe enuro no se ya abrofu du ya register enuro no ya de ba begu ena ye ne ya mamu hanso unse omo nso omo ya abrofo ni bi omo no nso ne yakwakofo omo de ni bi ayre aba begu ena ye wo ye ne ya de yi se imbu se ba me se heba bibiduro no nso no yakofa bebre ayre aba begu enti se wo ba betobia ye make sure se eduro bi a wo pe bia obenya bi
eye wholesale
nkwa enti ba bia wo
so be bakumase
enwu hia so
be ba ko de
dabi enwu hia se wo de wo kumase na opese wo ba wo ka bia ba be fa ko de no problem ena wo ntimi makra na wo de answer be frɛ number na me ba betu dwa no wo frɛ a wo de list ne be ma wo mo wo duro list na wo bo no wo frɛ me pewe no mabo amumbo wi o kan ye 10,000 na wa send you sika ayede akomo mo o to shop one ma na o dura ayede ababe
number no so men ko wrong number
dabi en ko wrong number
yes no obi
betwa di sa man Imbus Pharmacy e hunse nya no na o yede wo send no ne pa cho hye no su ye pa na ade ba ko ne se number no ye 0533
0533
92 91 77 0533
0533
92 91 77 also munya man ko di holidays o US they say that double nyina bem ya me time nsu yo oh na sa ka 1 minute na me start 20 Mr. T20.
Why can just
T20? Oh, now
you see an apostle me man one guy. Yes, I may you a film.
Debbie. Aha, I mean yes, sir. Sir, I'm Jago. Oh, I was all them having fans. I was all the guy. I was all that. I was sometimes watching us all. I found that kind of salary. Yeah, so be too far. Yeah, they say Eduna
number na mo fiensi so we wholesale de here pa very necessary
0533
omo northern part oni nyina o do ofra o kire Eduna se no sika ye be package ne de amaka bro here pa because all friend okra no o sent me the third one be count
fantastic yeah 0533
0533
92 91
77
di mamena ase
yes
me kura me na wase aboso me da ase pa
Imbus ba mixture police near drone Imbus Pharmacy numbers na eno no mo mfre na mo nje drone ye pa drone de tatashe o kon so e chia doc why e ka on ko ka me so ka
na do doc number
well, you have a na ba be ready free and bana former president His Excellency John Dramani Mahama enra enso e wo bukom e hono na chese ono so entrance keke entrance ne nkwankwa no na chese bukom banku world road bukom na banku ameka ho de na chese mse wo entry no ankose de won so osipane tenra mame time na John Dramani Mahama boxing eye bukom arena ho na chese ono e ba ne manifesto youth adiano he nyoma course wa chese bukomba kuda kaish yes na just former president and no stage no so ite Paris and bukom banku ite Paris was my wide o ma be juo din kopa na wa bra dwuma de no koso no former president say 10% tax
chese omodi ato sports betting winnings eso no samoto aba ema na oba obeyi tax na e free sports betting so we youth manifesto enkomodi a chese no a ohia nipa dom ne mabunu e wo so no yentie former president.
Boys the hustle and job no day. So now the bets they do small get money for gobe. You see, so I understand. As no say this one, it be matter where they concern the youth, plenty. So we talk already. Say where we come.
Yes, indeed, boys, Ebre, and no, I am some former President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. So at the Banamo make house in Yamea Duma 2024-2025 GPO. I transfer into Ebe Kulusi na date, 25th of this month, Sunday, 11:59 na Chesebeka, 1 minute, ama Dumie no abo Aomachia, and I just say Ebe Kulusi 12 days more. Chese ayade transfer window no enso ebe close Ghana enso a league ni montiwo registration be and 10,000 no now your registration real quick council folk enso invite Shadrach Bello ono Congolese or Congolese striker yes Shadrach Bello baba 1 week trial no eno ayade Shadrach Bello eni ono ana house of folk amana na oche say on famame near kind of trials afei junior so 19-year-old our chef 15 goals Emma DC Motema Pembe last season also ebe fly Accra and anti eno I said Mickey Junior that this report when you know and so buy na nyame no Kumasi Asantoro Konso the ten say one pre-season because so Cape Coast yedi kama be kan wasem and so na the atro Cape Coast no 15th August omo ebe bo mediama cheso be free wade na koroko be free honimpo womo so mediama game aba so Friday and tishanos mam say wade koroko 2 year Friday omo mediama ebe bo the new TNA park na fe koroko so campaign ashase and so Cape Coast just after the Mediama game. Now Korokwani Gold Stars ebebo 21st of August adani Wednesday ebeko Cape Coast Korokwani Hohoi FC ebebo Division 1 team and also because Cape Coast I know 25th na just ball Gold Stars area 4 days later and Santiago Konso and Hohoi and some game na ebeba so afeme kan say Korokobeba Kumasi on the 30th of August no more betua omo preparation so said be a league and some ebetimi akwaka mo kodra Korokobel Lodge Elmina Resort Hotel chese omo second phase of omo pre-season and no and some abekoso on the 15 days na chese na otwemienu ene dabako Elmina ho Koroko ebetua pre-season so Germany and South Africa and Sanampo na chese diaka nyina no and atoasomom real fans Augustin Adote technical director the man mediama wabra baba start a new season omo target and so saying Anna and no etie a
premier outstanding game. You have to travel back to Cape Coast. Sometimes you travel from Kumasi to Takwa to Cape Coast. It was terrible. These are also some of the factors that contributed to our exit from the tournament. But all the same, I'm saying the past is gone. All that we need to do is we wanted to defend the title. Yeah. Unfortunately, it slipped by. At the end of the season, we placed it. It doesn't speak well of Midiama. So target now for Midiama, as I speak, we want to reclaim the title.
Yes, league title almost general last season. Midiama per se almost are reclaiming now for defend our title. Bafu Polo, Yaberan sem no more Mount Gaya say African print or the palm shirt and empower Yadia say and Tadini be a jama will share their co-wedding engagement parties and a program also could be on a Bafu Polo. and so you come or the platinum package aba a 20 shirts, diamond package, 15, gold package, 10, silver 5, and after bronze 1 to 4. Na entire my catcher say my dear come dear suum, and after the near can say Buffalo classics aba, and no lapel tops, and in a down, I just a shorts, and a trousers, a female car say kaftan in a folly, and a Buffalo classics, one design bina a your far, or about quackachon, or pambiamo, and proba pam ama ye fair cratch and the other battery no, and a monso mata pam so your banner so your bema, Buffalo polo, fa a jume for vacancy abba, and to quay, Nanny and Yajumana, Sika Semono, in your brand, Hinema Coco Ben off a Santaso Boise Quine so a 0249 600789. Kulun Ghana Limited, I say China phone no bini. We are Chinese herbs, China phone no. Womunu binano moha hamana momo desanre ediabe jaso. We your power drew a Araba bazen tablet ababwao. Ama infertility. I want some simple. And so ama waba mo janbedia frisani ye. Wobete de ewon pemo abra wase. And so abebenya me hobeche biabe fine. We a beman so wa drone a Mr. Q. And no and ababwa mo timi Q kama ewon pem. And tis onu squeeze edawa. And you can say kwakwa sebia aso no nkwa na wo ba ba gine na wo so che Sompa wo so wo bema mu premature ejaculation, low libido and afi slow erection nyina no ebegyan ne mom sa wo dwonso na jaw e wo bema ya ne mu hihyew wo be so ball prostate e ho ban a wo dwo no e hinchu capsules no and e kamfo e de ama pharmaceutical shops and herbal shops ni nyina mu no e 0244 25 0244 275429. Now on phone and kasa cloud internet. A stable internet connection. A fast, a reliable. I just say come on schools outdoor offices outdoor companies a cloud internet and a best sort ya the Wi-Fi ever so a banner say be a CCTV over see a boy installation amount and I say for digital a security locks and I will pay over call a top high our tech equine so top high and ya quine catch your mate and I said driving buso be on am kwan so wo top high a just tech kwan mu abe a cloud internet 0244 601933 and perifono and so ebejo so Fibo Ventures one of the toothbrushes anaba now toothbrushes no your Ashford Prince and Ashford Princess your evidence executive friendly and a Galaxy and sana and fresh herbal toothpaste and so our honma and also a juma pa ni nyina no a Fibo Ventures would you choose anopa would you choose and you and sanwa compass wa kwa de beboa ama chese no ma hye o se ase ni nyina no ebefruo amwonum ayehwam kama Segwell and Judo Bia Pibiano, Obenya B and so ato 0535 452263. Yes, Mike.
Fancy, the former president and the OF flag bearer, the MPP, NDC, sorry. MPP. Sorry. John Dramani Mahama. He was speaking about the betting tax, that 10% on winnings. So ultra bet na uwini bet na. So withdrawal a withdrawal tax a bet TDA frame and that amount 10% on your winnings. Good. Now or can be so about best scrappy and amantini. I will slightly disagree with the option to scrap it. I think it is rather the purpose of a tax any day and a bit problematic.
Okay.
Now the taxing population, the betting population, Ghana, mostly the youth. Say mema emma obia edin gym. Now the demographics now, you will find out that the age group for more mobility, minimum age 18 years. For on the average, you get people who are 45 still engaged in active betting, and the taxi betting population gusu increase almost every year. It means that with the potential to raise revenue, but what do we use that money from betting tax for? Because potentially, when you bet me, I raise substantial amounts every year
It's sports betting. Good. Yes, ebia 10 million Ghana cedis. Ye di remrika tum, ye di rap boxing, ye di big support in league.
Initiatives are about the youth. One, in creating employment. Two, in making sure that nyoma omude begugu akwemu sa youth initiatives no ebema the youth no so wetimi enyamfaso enso de frame. So I don't agree say you scrap it because abewie and now omo bet no they have grown accustomed to it. Omo ba behu eye inconvenience but at least anya hwe kra no omo ba beti ase say eye ade e wo ho. Removing the tax does not solve the underlying issue. And the intina amount for bebre ebete sa woka sa wo ye surveyor. Bebre beka che say ahokyere ntia. Enti kakra na owo no oko try ne lack e dia hwe se obetimi adobo ne sika ana obetimi nyammo ho e dia ka sika ode kwa akobete ne ho. So it means if there were alternatives, not all though, but most of them are omudi omani daso. They have pinned their hopes on betting, no, bebreno ebejai. And one way to give them opportunities is to use money, our tax from betting, to engage or to invest into youth and sporting initiatives. This is what I think should happen. Until I say I slightly disagree with the stance that you eliminate the betting tax in the free. To me, am I a bohu say? But I don't think if say ye free war, it will cater for what actually leads most people to betting.
Okay.
I don't think. Because Sadia way in 10%, no, it is not killing the interest in betting still. Sadia ne buy no. The general perception was, and they a bet discourage a bit more on bet in the but still they are actively engaging in betting. Exactly. So it means the betting thing will continue. So you can leave the 10% there if you think it will still cap the rate at which people bet. January. Now, fast one now when you free bet now when you see in fast one tax no fire investment more, but the issue with most people is okay, so will be sir, and it's sikan kra omotia ye hudi omode
yeah.
Sikan kra omotia ye hudi omode
yeah.
But if they come to see say moti sikano say na modia ya, then they will come to understand it and they move because fancy. Let's be very honest with ourselves. This country cannot move forward. Ye nyasa development na no if we don't encourage taxation. So it should be taxation with rewards. As some fast when I was saying, yet tax net one year tier.
Mode ye day.
Jana mode ya a dem fast one bre or mine. Tax is not a problem. It is what we use the taxes for, and I had the problem. So I don't agree. Science crappy the 10% betting tax, but rather, yeah, redefine how we go about with the proceeds from that 10% taxation. If that is done, even those who oppose it now will come to accept, say it should be something that should stay with us, and it should be something that will help eventually the youth and then your mom also share. So because of time, my main giant is
whoa, Apostle, my member.
Mike, the point is that first of all, when a tax is being introduced, what was the objective of the tax? So the objective of the tax from the MPP government when they introduce it, okay, if you take your time and explain, educating Crawford to understand, say, look, maybe Edwin, we think that the major problem facing Ghana sports is money. Over the years, decades, we've said the same thing, report after report. So we are introducing a way to make sure, say, henceforth, look, those are our vision. We want to make sure, say, in 2 years, we are putting up an Olympic-sized stadium. Every region, making sure so a mini stadium are your facilities or be accommodating not only football but other sporting disciplines. Then the first tranche of the money scanned by a finna by a crown who bukun touches so I press conference so to a ag cry a finna do yenya
ade opeto otua to kese na otua kitwa kese otua to kese na no ya meto aduane kwa na san wo
oh okay me ana me both to be house depend on me to no me tua kitwa to me tua kese
o ka za opeto tax no
I said to a tax
yeah they are na to opeto tax the mature tax.
So just all that bro. Just all that and them all that bro.
I know
some question tree. Then now yeah
no. So say tax near to.
Or misal tax. Or misal question. Also open to.
I'm in petrol. Say to the auto. Put your to na.
Okasa
ya wa. Misal questions.
And I told you na okay. Say ni pato.
Oh, Michael, so Michael, every year, like if your first year, maybe amunya $10 or $20 million, or they say ana Ghana cedis. And the Bosha share mono, yeah the way started seed money. Na Ghana for who say sika etona mojinu ni amudi yenia. They would rather grow in confidence and want to pay more because they say, like Michael was saying, etona omojije no omudi ye at the papa. So for the sporting sector, Sebiu Sikaye major problem. What do you say? And it's visible. Omo infrastructure no dem cause what? I mean, they will not even talk about it.
Oh, yeah, because Apostle, not to cut you, said you okay. Say bia you started taxation bia WH withholding tax on winnings no. Yaba benya 1 million Ghana cedis. 1 million Ghana cedis no. Yeah, they call ebia babara. Yaba see ye hybrid pitch embra. A boy league.
They are seen
almost America where they bought schools, no, Ebia inter school.
What's say Yekum? You start pitch Ebia
stadium was
Bekum, for instance.
I am more music, I'm a bed, sick, I'm going to stadium was
pitch, no
Bekum pitch,
a grass pitch. Why Sunyani Coronation Park are disastrous. And no, we are see Ebia 20,000 capacity.
What be any problem?
And then Michael Omo so Nina scan air co Omo project na shall see away. Who have
I don't make me actually saying scarring a betting tax when
the problem is that Sikano de Bromudi. You see, so Ghana for Nankasano. Omujidie or taxation mono. I said how be momo. But say Ghana for bring him say 20 chichimai. But Omujia Omudi. So that's not a problem. But if you are even taking off the tax, you need to make sure say who taking off no. But because the taxes, like I said, there is no purpose and serious objective towards it. So that anka niwe na odiwe substitute because on mine anka sa nene yeka say sebi ye niska baby ya ai benya amai ayebu akoji ska omokra amaso aswa yeshi. So eternal generated funds is going to be very key. And now say anyway because any policy in the manager yanka sa tax education in this country is very poor. Ya ma ss be jatabi obabe chi obiare. What do I say? The tax education is so, and then the informal sector. You see, say boja we know. Look, your money panty in fast one. So we don't do that. And how to bring them into the bracket? You can't over 2 decades, but see and then nothing. Tiagrobia they be over dependent on ports. What do I say? Say any seaport or airports. Any sadie and there is withholding tax or VAT. Import. That's all. Ntia ni paka krebi pe to do na for mudi free. Now athletics. President of Ghana Les Uzioka or see over my mark saying 7% to athletes. My own very good friend Bawa, please. Very good friend about 20 years. 7%. I mean ni marking scheme was here there. Ebi only marking scheme now don't begrudge him. But maybe marking scheme there. Athletes know I don't blame the athletes in your body beer, but the state and I body. So I don't blame them. Athletes body be no my. Almost said the innocent she share say yeah mom send be am bet me competitive omo do baby omo do competition omo ko baby no. Enyo mo ni omo bet me kakra na mo ye. So you don't blame them. The state that prepares it athletes. Utiana mikato Leo Mashandi. Leo Mashadi Bob Bowman, a policy decision. After my moon, now the nation France has taken charge of that. Now a movie from Arizona to Texas University, the policy decisions. Bawa no, for instance, on or a handicap because unless as your niska, but the state that must fund those things. But what is the state policy on developing athletics from the grassroots to the tertiary level? There is none. What do you say? State, say, make say training of trainers, athletes, trainers and a training athletes. How many top-notch trainers do we have as a nation? What's the trainers' population per athletes in Ghana? What is the level of data athletics analysts? How many do we have? Do we even have one? The issue about nutrition and athletes. And so a major deficit about the development athletics, like we are Mike now who call 4x1 baby no piano hand or baby no piano. You need policy to develop them. What do you say? And then make sure say omo call baby on competition. You invest in them. So you be fan sir.
Apostle
Dia fan sir me how.
Mate.
And I sense when ne so chira.
Wo Qualitac Dental Clinic me ba be fa me course na no momra so. Qualitac Dental Clinic say brabe cleaning and polishing afei cosmetic dentistry. Wo problem e wo sinimu kaka na aba na obese ye tu ne replace wo sima afebo de ni bi. Chese nkofa tipa ye bia e ma na afo num. Obedi woni amanoma e fan Qualitac Dental Clinic. Eye adwuma e wo patase Ketri Amagman building name omo eben Vegas 0538 250078 now on no and so and kasayemfa course 0551931931 0548931931. Hello caller.
Let us God.
Yes, open your first August free.
I need you pass me the be God me the word chow papa.
Be God it's you.
And asamna ya kana say open kete ya kana me ya jono ya best lay thing for. Obesha adeba kwat max on the class e chiade ya bemu. So baba nyala. Yetimi ap baba nyala sports stadium no say ye you say we ya baba nyala fan say empenyi for. Yenum di yeni ye kotoko ene say yeni di MPP ni ND system no. E ye born na be boy ye bibi. If you say empenyi for nemu we have kotoko akare dem misna. If you go to wrong I think back would be a chira would be a second penny for but this year of I am Africa no now you left them into numbers of big people Macron.
Mate yada say oba so nti ye fa ye next caller and our line so 0551931931 0548931931. Hello caller.
Yes sir.
Yes, Penny, you didn't be a self in you.
Abu, Robert, because if he could you grant a major, put a 32 name, Chamavana boy.
Okay.
And I can make it. I will not go across the book now. I never make a mechanic desire. And they're paying for a madama. I can be a crank, I could also want to talk in the show. Now, I was a place and I'm also on the that 1 year, 2 years, and I'm almost signing it. I said I'm walking up. Because those are coming to Kwana. I'm going to play 5 years, 6 years. I have to focus on the 2 years, 1 year. If you say I have to focus on the player, then go back and sign up Bruce 4 years. I'm Bruce 3 years. Well, because 1 year, that's a price when you're the same of year. Over 1 year now, on time, the time I saw. So I can just get it free, just temporary for them. I'm starting the press, I'm going 4 years, 5 years. I'm going to say, we got a man who never prepare for.
Okay, hello caller.
Hello.
Yes sir, good morning.
Good morning, but you're from Kujin.
It's you.
I am touching upon a commercial mission, the meaning of my crowd. And I'm paying for the tax now, which also when I see Namazani Kakra, but there is a tax of 2 better to another person year, on yet. As another funny and when I got a moment for taxing every. That's it.
Mate, hello caller.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. We didn't be able to free. Okay.
From Mike.
Mike, it's you.
Yeah. Mamo Kana. Ghana football. A good. You better be Ghana football. Ma, a dinner. If you could. Could you very sad? No more crashing times 19 then times no. Share. Come on, modern football.
modern football no be also tie. We share would we check one time in mo for coach Ghana football you do coach now. The president Jimmy Nancy for break the facilities come on. You took one quite I'm far a point example. Senegal example. Facilities sign a one Senegal. Bibi the na kwenu. You think you Sisha African Senegal for now. Where the lady in terms of football, coach, shooting, can the team aside Ghanaian football corrupt. So what they via about football man. And then via neighbor. Because the match when Jenica, you do a best 6 months in the I a family man. This so what a German a quadruple match in power woman can call by G.
Okay. Mate, edase nyame adme ochina na awie ba beto so edase pi wo ye ba be fa more course mama running up real quick Shaq wo happy birthday to Grace a champion o Akomadan Senior High School Kwabena Dubai and I wish you a happy birthday nyame shraw na onyo kese happy birthday going out to Sharifa Mohammed of Frenso Kotoko Zongo ana Sharifa onso owo ene ewa oda ye wish you oda pa a special birthday going out to Priscilla Dusey o Medoma we a catchy obi and I wish you a happy birthday Priscilla and ewa woda nyaminton supengu so mana di twato happy birthday going out to Oscaria of Apesika Dibala and I say Oscaria yan wish you a awada pa branaso yeah sorry new